Great morning. Today is Sunday, March 14th. And don't forget, if you haven't set your clocks forward, today is the day to spring forward. So let's look and see what we have today. I was just watching a video this morning that was great, and it's by Fool's Crow Dog, talking about being a true medicine man, holy person. And I love the way that he describes it as being a hollow bone. If you're a true medicine man or woman, then you are a hollow bone. So I think that's perfect, the perfect way to describe it, because whatever wisdom is there is coming from the divine is, Great Spirit, through you. You are not the author and originator of any of the wisdom. This is coming through you. You are a hollow bone. Okay, you are not to put any of your own spin on that. It shouldn't come from ego's mental dramas. Okay, it shouldn't be colored with any of ego's dramas. It should come directly from the divine is, that spirit. So you should be a hollow bone. So again, I think that's a perfect way to describe it. Okay, our first card out this morning is pleasure. Pleasure. So if you are a excellent reader, or you are channeling, or you are about the experiences that one has gone through, be a hollow bone. The second card is, and I haven't seen this card come out as many times as I have used this deck. This is the first time this has come out, coming home. Coming home. And I like that one, that it's done in a heart. Okay, coming home. Like I always say, the temple of the divine is your heart, and that's always open for you to go into. And last but not least is cycle. Again, a new one, haven't seen this one. Status quo. Status quo. So if your pleasure is in wanting to come home, okay, if your journey is about wanting to come home, wanting to discover the divine is, what is the what's behind all of existence, okay, status quo, the cycle. You'll go through various cycles on your way to discover the divine is. And if that's your pleasure, then, this is just another day of that. Okay, status quo. It's another day of continuing to work on entering the heart center and getting rid of the obstructions, the occlusions. The divine is always there, but the problem is it gets occluded, so you don't see it because of these, coverings of these thoughts of, again, they obscure the divine. The divine is always here. It's always around it. It's part and parcel of who we are. When you get all of the soap opera dynamics out of the way, that you continue to cover over things with, okay? So again, if you want to come home, you want to find out that divine is, recognize that it's always present, but the problem is you have closed the door, okay? Again, we think we need to go to Machu Picchu, or we need to go wherever it is that we go. My thing, I went to India, but really it's always present. When everything deconstructs and when finally enters the home, which is in the heart, it's always with you. You can't be really separated from it, because it's what gives you life. It is your life. It is your energy. It is your ability of consciousness to know, to become. Okay? So it's always, always present. But again, the problem is that we are looking for it outward. We're looking for it externally. And it's not external. It's not external to us. It is, again, part and parcel of what is there, the divine seed, okay, which gives you life, okay, and it's life eternal, okay. People are always worried when they are, going to leave the form. But again, the form is just a mode of experience, okay? So let your pleasure be in coming home. It's a status quo. It's another day of that seeking and search and surrendering within the heart center, surrendering into nature, surrendering into whatever it is you are doing. Open up your senses, okay? Open up your senses to feel, to know, to discover, to uncover. As long as we're in this physical form, in this universe at this present time, then make use of the tools that we have. Make use, open your senses, okay? Open your senses and just feel, relish in, marvel in the senses that we have, the things at our disposal to enjoy this plane of existence, okay? So again, let this be another day of status quo going forward to go home, okay? To become a hollow bone, okay? Again, I love that. Be a hollow bone, okay? And what happens with a hollow bone? They use those as, the bone of the bird, a hollow bird, as a whistle, as a way to connect divine, okay? It's air. It's going through that hollow bone to make that sound, okay? So again, all of these things are connected. Part of it is becoming what is your totem animal. Okay, have you become that animal? Okay, take that journey, become that animal, see through their eyes, see through that experience. And again, you can do this, it's called shape-shifting. You can do this with anything in the universe. Become that, okay? Open the senses to explore what that would be. I know in the journey here, first thing was the connection was with trees, okay? becoming trees, seeing what they give, seeing from the perspective of the tree. Okay? What type of tree are you going to be? Are you going to be a big oak, or are you going to be a willow tree? Each one of those has a different experience again. Okay? So just take the time today to continue your journey to home, to uncover and discover what you are and what you're not. You are not these ideations you have that create a soap opera. You are none of those. You are not this soap opera existence, okay? You are something much more. You are spirit, okay? You are that divine that's in a dance on this plane of existence. Well, like also Nataraj. Nataraj dances, whether it's creation or whether it's in the midst of destruction. It always, that dance continues through creation, through destruction. Still the dance continues, and that energy just changes forms. Okay, that's all. It changes forms. Okay? Changes forms. It's like, when they're looking and then discover and uncover what is reincarnation. And then you look at it and you discover reincarnation, yes, it's the same consciousness, the same thing that goes into a new form. But this new form is not exactly the same as the old one, okay? You have a new set of experiences that come in that is going to change that, okay? People think that reincarnation is coming back and being exactly the same as one was before. But that's not exactly how it works, okay? It's not exactly like that. One comes in with potentialities, okay? One comes in with potentialities, brings potentialities forward. But then where you're born into, the experience of that new life is going to perhaps change your outlook, your ideations, the way you interact with things, okay? So again, life continues, life goes on. Okay? So again, just continue the journey. Status quo, another day of seeking and searching and opening the doors, And if you are absolutely 100% sincere, asking the divine is to open those doors, and you have no doubt that it's going to be opened, okay? It will be opened, okay? It may not be open to exactly what you think you want or how you interpret that it should happen. It doesn't happen that way usually. But it will be the right way for you to learn, to experience, to go forward. So today, ask the divine is in all sincerity to open that door in your heart, to let you go forward and to experience the universe of the divine. Okay? Now you can't do this if you are going to be racist. Okay? How are you going to experience the divine if you are going to be racist? Because we have, this is what I tell some of the people when you go to India. Some of them, are very judgmental, saying, you guys over there don't even rate a caste system. You're so low. I hate to tell you, but, we've passed through all the different races at some point in a journey. We go through all of the different races, okay? And where you are now, somebody else has passed there before. Okay? So don't get your nose so, up in the air. Okay? Because we've been there before. Already passed through that part of the journey. Okay? So again, don't have, if you're going to be judgmental and this is higher and this is lower, you're closing yourself off again, closing yourself off from experience, okay? Because we're all going to pass through the various races. We're all going to be white, we're going to be black, we're going to be yellow, we're going to be red, okay? The 4 directions. Okay, we're going to experience all of the 4 directions at some time or another. We will all pass through those type of experiences. Okay? So whatever experience you're in at this present time, know it's going to change. Okay? It will change. Okay? So be open to wherever one's at now. And know that it's going to change, and we will cycle through all of them. Red, black, yellow, white. Each one of those will carry its own set of dynamics for us to experience and learn from. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. I hope somebody has gotten something from it. We're all brothers and sisters, and I don't give a rat's ass what color skin you're in this time around. You peel it off and we're all red underneath. Okay? And if you go even further than that, there is no coloration in spirit. Okay? So you can either take that first covering off and we're all red. Okay? I don't care what color the outside is looking this time around, doesn't make a difference. We all have the same consciousness. We all have the same beginning, where we spring from, that divine is, which has no color and is never really touched by any of that along the way. Okay? So again, I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. I hope somebody's gotten something from it today. And if you've enjoyed this video, if it really, if you have any of these videos that really move you, think about sharing it, sharing it with your Facebook or Twitter, whatever it is you're doing, and if it's really helped you in some manner, think about sharing the wealth, putting it out there, okay? So much love and light to everyone. Please don't forget to mask up. Stay safe out there. We want to keep our tribe intact. We love all of them. We want all the colors of the rainbow here. We are rainbow people, and, let's look at the beauty of the rainbow that comes out after the rain and be a rainbow person. Stretch across the sky. Love your brothers and sisters. We all have something to bring to the table. All of us. Okay? So much love and light, and we'll see you online.